Hello, the patient is an LG dryer which fails to power on. It worked fine for the many years, and all of a sudden it developed this condition. There's power to the unit. As you can see, the interior light turns on. Nothing happens when you press the on-off button. I've tried the recommended resets that I found online. Nothing works, so we're going to pop the lid and troubleshoot. On the back of the unit there are two sets of 3 screws. You want to get the bottom ones, these guys here, not the top ones, because the lid slides off towards the back. I have the top of the dryer off. LG includes a handy little plastic pocket with a number of little manuals that include a diagnostic procedure, how to test components. Nothing looks obviously burned or otherwise out of place. Everything looks normal. The next step will be to remove the front panel to test the power switch and look for any discoloration on the circuit board. There are 3 screws and a number of clips holding in the front panel. 2 are located behind the steam water source door, which you have to remove. And then there's one more on the inside here in the corner, which is right here. It's this one. After that, there are a number of little clips you have to lift up to remove the front panel, which are along the edge here. There we go. You can see one of them here. Right there. Just got to lift up and it will pop out, and then also you might have to press down what's under this piece of foam. Here we have the circuit board removed from the unit. Most places would advise to replace the full thing if it doesn't work. On closer inspection now, there appears to be a severe burn right there by the yellow connector. It's brown. The connector is labeled flame at the top. I'm going to try and dig through the silicone that covers the entire PCB and see if that contact is completely burned off, and perhaps then repair it. Alright, so it looks like we have a burnt trace, likely due to poor material or too thin. Whatever the reason, this trace did not withstand the current that was going through it. I peeled back the silicone in this area, and I scraped off some of the green to expose the copper. This is going to be my soldering point. I'm going to run a wire from this here point to another point that I found here that was slightly exposed and unused. I also cut out a hole in the back to make sure there's no damage all the way through the PCB. There doesn't appear to be. Everything here looks okay. So we'll solder a wire between these 2 points and I'll see what happens. We now have the repair complete. There's a nice thick jumper wire between the 2 pieces of trace, replacing the burnt out piece. Alright, so next step is to put this back in the dryer and see if it comes back to life. I have the dryer reassembled with the PCB back in its place. And eureka!
works as it should.